holds value. Listen up. Every word holds value. Listen up. Every word holds value. Every word holds value. Listen up. Every word holds value. Listen up. Every word holds value.
Yo, the Cultural Currency Podcast is back in the building. I'm your host, Joe Pro 973.
Yeah, with the other host, Swiss Legacy, on the block in the hood and the tees. Y'all already know.
Absolutely. And today's guest. Matter of fact, let me take y'all on a little trip in the G-Rod real quick, man, because everybody in the bricks, when you talking about where you from, your hood and this and that, everybody is either talking about the high rises, Prince Street, Hayes, 7th Ave, Grafton, or the number blocks or something like that. But what about the smaller housing projects within the city?
Yeah.
Now, in the West Ward, they got 151. You already know, Bradley Court,
man.
You see what I'm saying? If you bend a couple little corners, you go down to the north side, you got 730. See what I'm saying? Now, we about to take it down to the east. You got the Riverview, the Hyatts and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Then you want to take it to the south side, you got Seth Boyden. Shout out to the drama side. You already know, know what I mean?
Nah, I'm saying.
But our next guest is from the Central, and he's from CrazyVille, but he also made his living and his legacy in Little Bricks.
Definitely.
You already know.
Definitely.
So today we got the homie Elaganza in the building.
Already.
He's a triple threat. He's an artist. He's a young hustler. He's a video filmer. He does it all. He is the definition of, I'm about to put this shit on my back and I'm going to get it done.
He's close to the culture.
You know what I mean? So this is what, we like to do when we bring on a guest. We like to introduce you to the world out there that may not know who you are. Okay. And so, how you feeling today, my brother?
First of all, man, great introduction. Great. That was Oscar worthy.
Thank you. From your lip to God's ears.
I'm in a good space. I'm feeling great.
That's dope.
I'm feeling better than ever.
That's dope. And I really do appreciate the communication that we've been having over the past several weeks in preparation for this, and just, connecting with a nice young brother who's out here, putting the energy out here in the world. And, that's what Cultural Currency is about. It's about connecting the generations, some of the elders of the community with some of the youth of the community, trading ideas and trying to see how we can make things better. And so, with that being said, man, what are some of your earliest memories growing up in CrazyVille? If y'all don't know, the brother is from CrazyVille, Newark, New Jersey. Man. So we just want to let the people out here know, what's your memories?
Wait, because we say CrazyVille, right? And we're going to just ask them, what is it really called for people who really don't know what CrazyVille is called?
Bergen Street Village. The geographical location is, for those who don't know, it's on Bergen Street and Muhammad Ali. It's actually knocked down now, but before it was called Muhammad Ali, it was called Waverly.
Right.
It was on Bergen and Waverly. So
got it.
It was a townhouse village.
He took it back. Before they made that street the great, there's a couple streets like that in the hood. Like that was going to do your research.
Absolutely.
That's the foundation right
Word
there.
up.
Magnolia comes to mind when you say that. Like streets that's no longer there. Things of that nature.
Magnolia. Magnolia used to get money, man. They didn't need it no more. They had to get rid of that city. Like,
all the bros, bleep. But not to get too sidetracked and everything, but so how was it coming up in CrazyVille?
It was from my experience.
Absolutely.
When I grew up, it was real family orientated, like community vibes. Like everybody was connected. It was unity. It was common unity in the community.
Dope.
Everybody was looking out for each other. You could go next door, borrow sugar. You could. Nowadays, nigga, look at you. What you borrowing sugar? What you broke ass nigga?
Then they want to put you on Instagram or something.
What time and era was that for you? Where you remember in your childhood? You know what I mean? What year? What decades we talking about? We talking about
the 90s, early 90s.
Yeah, okay.
I was born in 91, but
it
was, you had to, like, I was ahead of my time, honestly.
Yeah,
And I kind of always say that you have such a matureness to you, and you're not. I mean, it's not like you're 21 out here, anything like that. But I do see that with a lot of people, they don't really have that presence of mind like how you do.
Yeah, I was always headstrong. I was always in my head.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I didn't grow or build the confidence to a level where I could articulate my emotional feelings. So.
Dope.
Now I'm at a space where I can articulate what I feel and.
Okay.
So growing up in CrazyVille, what were some of the things you seen to like shape their personality, or some of the things that you view that you may agree with or not agree with?
A lot of things, man. It was that shaped my personality. To touch on that point, just the unity, sticking together. Sports. Basketball, football. We used to play against other hoods, and I mean, we was together though.
Yeah,
it was a unity. It was, I mean, before the divide and conquer and the gangs and all that type of shit. And then on a negative aspect, what shaped my way of thinking is just seeing the how like actual currency, like not currency, but actual currency, like the dollar could shift people's ways and modes and make them stray away from their principles, and like it's a terrible
money.
thing.
The money is definitely something that can make you turn ugly, man. You know what I mean?
Man.
Right. So, all right. So, knowing that, well, we saying CrazyVille, you know, Bergen Street apartments, there's poverty. You know what I mean? It's poverty stricken. So, at what ages where you had to feel like you started to earn money or needed the money? Or did you feel like you needed the money, it was taken care of, and you chose to need more or get more? Or, you know what I mean? What was the aspect? You know what I'm saying?
I think the feeling is always
make you jump off the porch.
More. Yeah, I think I didn't really need to.
Right.
Honestly, my mom, she held it down, single parent home. She held it down. But it's things that she couldn't provide that I was like so-called seeking for, that I needed a man to like introduce or teach me. Okay. So in those aspects, like how could I put it? It's more influence outside than in the home.
Got it.
So do you feel like that was because of single parent home, like you said, searching for maybe just from a man's standpoint, and she couldn't just give it to you? Not that she wasn't trying her best, just some things she can't explain to you because she don't go through it as a black man. Is that what you're saying? You feel?
That's one aspect of it. It's a multitude of things. It's it's timing. It's the era, the generation, what's going on in the town, what's going on, what's happening when you walk out that door.
Okay, so to bring it. So what the first time you realize, man, I'm about to break this rule from what the household say? Like, what age and timing was that? Because everybody know the first time when you be like, man, I'm about to dip, man.
That shit start in the house. I got two older siblings, so we disobeying what Umi say. We
and that's what I was going to ask you.
They teaching you how to get away with it.
Get away with it, trying to be slick.
So with the older siblings, was it like an older brother and an older sister, or was it two older brothers?
I got two older brothers, I'm the youngest of three. Three brothers. No sisters. Just my mother had three boys.
And so as you started to jump off the porch, was it a thing of like following your older brothers too, or were they kind of like on their own different paths and doing other things as well?
I was following my older brothers for sure, following them. Because I'm the youngest, I was looking up to them, and then it's like at the same time it was a thrill. I don't know. It's like a rush. It's like a thrill. Like knowing it's a thrill. It's a thrill.
Okay.
Is it a thrill to start knowing you could get away with shit? Or
both. Start knowing you could get away with it. Just the rush. It's like a rush.
That's what I'm asking you. The rush from what? The thrill of getting away with shit, being the man. Like, what's the thrill? Like, what?
Yeah, the thrill of seeking on your own, going on your own adventure.
Okay, right. All right, I understand that. Yeah,
definitely.
And so after like the initial thrill of just being outside, and you know what I mean, I'm with my brothers, or I may not be with my brothers because they're older, but I found my own group of friends. Mm-hmm. So what was it that kind of like attracted you? Like, because when I see you, I think of a hustler, and you know, like we spoke about off camera, you know, we got some mutual friends and family and things of that nature, and used to be with bro Rowdy, shout out to Rowdy, and things of that nature, you know what I mean? But you seem to be always a person that was kind of like more so attracted to the money aspect of it, as opposed to, I'm about to be out here shaking shit, or, you know what I mean, in cars or situations like that. I don't want to speak for you, but like, when you got into the money is in my vision, like how did that kind of like change you and lead to more of your development as a person?
That's a good question. It changed me in a way where I noticed it when like teenage years, honestly. Teenage, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah.
I mean, at this time I'm playing sports, so you know you want basketball, sneakers and shit, and mom dudes can't provide it. And
exactly.
It's like, man, what the fuck? I really want these J's, these whatever the sneakers is at the time. You want these shit, so it's like, as a man, you got this testicular fortitude. You just want to drive. You just want to go after some shit.
Yo, you could tell this brother got some bars. Like he coming first. I need to let y'all know, because this is a cultural moment right here, because I always oftentimes say that we are not a monolith. Like black people from the hood, wherever you from, we all different types of people. We don't have to sound like Raheem and them from down the block. Like you can have some wit to you, some intelligence to you. Like we all from the community, but he started off with the multitude. And then I was gonna say something when he said that, but I kind of let it hang back. And then he hit us with the testicular fortitude. So I'm like, okay.
Go there. You gotta have balls.
Yeah, you feel me?
You got some kahunas.
Yeah, no, man, that's dope, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
man, like you just want to be able to provide and just stand on your own.
Yeah, that's dope.
So through them younger years, when did the mindset switch to, you know, this? I'ma say to this man of 100% positive that we see just pouring into your creative. Like when did that change for you? Like to say, man, I'ma hustle this. Like, I'ma hustle my mind. Like,
that shit took,
you know what I'm saying?
More than a decade, man.
Right.
I've been noticed it. I ain't know how to attack it. Like I said, I wasn't confident enough, because I'm a quiet person, honestly. I always stayed to myself, like on some introvert type shit, think to myself. But it took a lot, man. I had to gain confidence, reassurance. I had to go through trials and tribulations and pitfalls, and I mean peaks and valleys, and like understand why am I thinking like this? What, like just reverting back to my natural self, what I want to do before the influence, before the outside. Without nobody persuading me or leading me in a direction. I'm gonna follow my own path. This is what I believe in. Not even believe. I'm gonna take it a step further. This is what I know. Right. Belief, you don't really. This is what I know I want to do. So. It took years, man, decades. This I've been manifesting this idea since I was like 16.
And speak to some of those trials and tribulations that you went through that kind of helped you to look at things from that different perspective. Because when you was on one path and, you know, you was doing what you was doing and you was focused on your bread, and I'm not sure if you was focused on family and, you know, love and trying to do better and trying to boss up and, you know, do your own thing from a creative standpoint. What are some of the trials and tribulations that backed you into that corner? Like, nah, man, like I gotta switch it up. Like I gotta change. Like it's that real fork in the road moment that I gotta do something or die.
It took me a minute to realize I was at a fork in the road. And when I'm at a fork in the road, I'm gonna use that as a utensil to eat. Fuck it, like my back against the wall. I'm gonna get the fork and eat. But just going through hardships, realizing I was selfish in a way. Completely selfish, because I only thought about me. I ain't had nobody else to think about. I just did things for me. So like when you selfish, your fist is balled up, so you can't receive nothing or you can't let nothing go. You gotta let go.
That man's talking.
Yeah, honestly, but just going through like getting locked up.
Okay.
My earliest like memories of getting not even memories. The first time I got locked up, I was 16.
Okay.
16 years old for Glock 40, hollow points. You know what I mean?
Right.
In the bricks. I'm in the bricks at this time. I'm already out there. I'm in the bricks. That situation passed. Got a little year
You
probation.
talking about like 07. So
yeah, 07, 06. Yeah,
around them times, I don't know if you know. I'm just saying, them 2000s, man. The gang got its highest form.
Yeah.
Highest form,
Definitely.
like, you know what I'm saying. So if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like
It was definitely rough in that area too, and the bricks still was a money making spot.
Yeah.
So you know what comes with that. So you know what I mean.
But just being incarcerated, losing, like realizing what I'm losing.
So is that from the influence of you carrying the strap, or that's you protecting your money?
Just being protective, because I was some little nigga. I mean, I'm skinny. I mean, it's niggas bigger than me. Like niggas trying to oppress you and all that shit. You know how that shit go. But
and nah, man, let's get into a little bit with hustling the little bricks, being from CrazyVille. What was that like coming down there? Because you know how it is when you go into somebody else's area and you eating and you ain't from there.
I was already labeled before I even.
You feel me? Like they already think he crippin' there.
Yeah, they calling me Lil Brad, all that. That's the terminology.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta give it how the city was giving it up back then. Being from CrazyVille, going to Lil Bricks when you know they had war at certain points, it's like wow, like yo. So you gotta kind of be a solid motherfucker to live in one place and go trap in another place. That's two totally different opposites, man. I don't think people understanding this, man.
Yeah, that's a very good dynamic that you're speaking of, bro. Like for real.
Speaking of that, like when you saying, you know what I mean, it's just like a little bit of the early is having that 40. I bet you had to have it on going for cutting through Hal Wilson to go down that motherfucker to get through there. Man, I gotta get out of here and get there.
Then do the same shit again every day. That shit was like.
So what about the people where you live at? Because we so colorblind, like you use it, color banging. I called it colorblind now that I'm a little more mature, right?
Okay.
So what was it like with some of the friends you grew up with when you started leaving the friends you grew up with in CrazyVille to start getting money? Like, what was those tensions, and so did some of those friendships still last through that or everything?
My man is his journalistic gag right now, bro.
I'm a situation baby, man. Like,
because it caused friction in friendships, like being from both sides, like, because when the side, like niggas from CrazyVille, they start the niggas I grew up with the because when you were from CrazyVille, right? Let me draw it back. Let me revert back. When you from CrazyVille, right? Elementary school, you go to Cleveland.
Right. Okay. Right there.
When you from Lil Bricks and down that area, that's even though it's a block, not even a block away, you go to 18th Ave.
Yep.
But in middle school, y'all meet in the middle at Hal Wilson. So it's friction there. Oh, they from there, so niggas fighting, niggas doing this, niggas. So it was tension, and it was like, oh, and then I'm playing basketball too at the same time. So that's where most of my relationships come from, playing basketball. I was always good at basketball.
Okay.
Cool ball. I mean, that's how you build relationships, going playing in different leagues, and you build relationships with people. So I always had solid relationships before anything. Before gang, before any activity, I always stood up for what I believe in. Whatever, I fight, whatever, we can do whatever. I'm still me at the end of the day. So that caused friction with friendships, and just like it's hard, man. It's hard, like trying to mediate situations and trying
absolutely, because you're not wanting your
weird in the moment. It's
fight.
like, yo, y'all for real, because we from here, and y'all like niggas ain't even on it like that. But I get it, whatever, it's whatever. But
so in hindsight, do you think it was the mindset just of the city or the people, or like what do you think was going on as an entirety?
Influential.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Everything got to influence the city, the culture, the gangs, just our environment, what we see on a day to day. You know, it's no tablets and none of that shit at the time. Niggas seeing rap videos, we seeing what was that at the time? Cash Money, Wayne, and all.
So Wayne was going crazy with like
Wayne.
Drought 3 and all of that.
Before that, this was middle school. Yeah, before. Yeah.
Oh, so you said okay? You're right. So this wasn't the 07 era. This was
MTV
even before.
Cribs era and all that.
Got it.
So you see
late 90s, you talking about going around there, like
okay.
And
Because he took it back to when he was in school.
Yeah, the middle
before,
school.
yeah.
High school is totally different. Totally different.
So, all right. So coming up out of that, now when they knocked CrazyVille down, like what was that experience for you? Like
traumatic.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody
I ain't know
talking
nothing
about
else.
Right.
I ain't know nothing else. I never moved ever in life.
Were you grown when they knocked it down already?
Yes.
All right.
And I think that's I never even thought about that really until just now, because all through our years we was younger, right? Mm-hmm. And like they've been tearing down projects and they've been tearing down these areas for damn near all our lives. Like, you know what I mean? But you never really think about the impact that it has on a person who's from there and that's all they know for all their life.
That's all I knew.
You know what I mean? Because you see, like in every community, it's a person from Hayes, or it's a person from 7th Ave, or it's a person from here. Yeah. But like some of these other communities that's not really spoken about in that same manner, is like, damn, that's all they know.
Because I want to give a sidebar to that. You know what I mean? Do we think that helped or hurt us? Meaning, because I think it helped a little bit. It put people in different areas that when they was beefing, that you started having to have families in different places where you beefing, but it's kind of like, all right, we ain't gonna do it here. We both live here now.
Yeah.
So it ain't like we could, you can't slide right here, we next door, because they tore down Hayes and they tore down 730 and put us over here. Yeah. While they building up new stuff. So we can't, it kind of helped. It hurt. Like, you remember some people was coming together, clicking up. Yeah. It was P Streeters that was going behind that. So I just was trying to speak to certain people who was there with me who understand that.
In my situation, from my perspective, I think it did a little bit of both. It hurt and it helped, honestly, because it helped me grow into a version of me that I couldn't foresee. I couldn't see me becoming this.
Outside of
that wouldn't have happened, I don't know if I would have became this. You get what I'm saying? So
I would say you was comfortable there.
I was comfortable. You get outside your comfort zone. Right. So with that being said, I was used to my comfort zone. That's what the hurt coming at, the pain, like just to see that shit, like, damn, that's all I know. Like,
can't go back to it and hang out.
This shit, niggas don't even know that shit exists. Like the people that's coming up now, because it's knocked down, it's just like a field right now. But people don't know that it was once a village there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's real deep though, cause
I wonder how I felt if my Livingston home was going and I couldn't
I don't hang out nowhere.
I mean, cause I didn't live on the L block for now 25
years. But it's still
home. It's still home. Like
not even like he's saying, it's still that place that you can go to and have, like you said, it could be generations from Jeff to, you know what I mean, other various generations to the little cats that's out there now. You still can go out there and congregate and see people that everybody is from there. But
Uncle
to your
Swiss.
point, exactly. But to your point though,
Uncle Swiss now.
You feel me?
Like I want to know, like, do y'all have like other communities, like they have like the reunions, like you'll have the Hayes reunion, you'll have, you know what I mean, this reunion.
Specifically CrazyVille?
No, not yet. And so
I don't think nobody formulated. I don't know. Not that I know
that's
of.
Crazy. I know a lot of people from CrazyVille.
Yeah,
CrazyVille was jumping. Like I remember Pootie selling T-shirts when I was going to Spaz. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's my older brother.
Pootie oldest brother. Yo, never knew that. That nigga was selling tees in the bags. How you let me get that white tee? Like back
Galaxy
then.
joints.
Galaxy joints back then when we was going. That's 9899 type shit.
Brother,
you feel me? See? Never knew that right there. But that's what I mean. It been a place of that kind of knitted place, like you know, and I know we know some females from there. You know what I'm saying? That we still rock with to this day. That's what I'm saying. So you say about the indie shit, we never had a reunion either. We need to start doing that, man. Since you joints, man.
That's what I honestly feel like, and that's what cultural currency is here for too as well. It's like to bring light on those scenarios and those situations, because just even having this conversation and let's say, 1,500 people watch this interview, we're going to say 15 million, but we'll start with a number, and however many people see this, now they like, damn, CrazyVille do need a reunion. And so why couldn't that be sparked from a conversation that we had right here on cultural currency? And that's what I feel like. But, transitioning throughout all of that life and, the townhouses being tore down and you being forced to relocate and things of that nature, you also developed a talent. And I don't know if you was into that in your bag during those times, or if that was something that came to you later on when you had time to self-reflect. But you're a very talented artist, and I'm hearing your music, and I was just talking to my bro Swiss the other day. I feel like you don't have the exposure that I would want you to see and have. And so I know that we're not always doing it for, the grandiose moments and things of that nature, but when you pour into your talent, you do want to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
And so what goes into, or what started you on your path to be doing music, creating at such a high clip that you do first, and taking a hands-on approach to want to do everything from filming to like making your own videos and things of that nature? I guess that comes from the hustling side of you, but what started you on your music trajectory?
The music trajectory start I start from like 12 years old, but basically not like being scared, being shy. Okay. Shying away from my talents. Knowing I could do it, knowing I'm confident, but I ain't confident to expose it to the world yet. I'm still building. Okay. My cousin Fonto Leaf, he was the one I seen from this era, this location, doing the music and shit. Yeah. He was doing it, photo shoots, all that shit. Like really doing music with Solo, all them.
Absolutely.
All what's that? A Squad, all them.
So and you seeing that, it kind of like allowed you to come out of your shell and like do it more?
Initially, but to myself. I always kept it to myself. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. I kept it to myself, so I built up enough confidence to like go to the studio now. Okay. And do it and play it back and just
So with these brothers that you have, is there anybody who was the first person you was confident enough to spit around to?
Biddles. Yeah, free Biddles, man. Free Biddles, man. Free my brother Biddles.
So did he gas you? Did he what was the response? Did he give you the response the brother was looking for, or did he?
It was a response of a like him seeing a superstar, and I ain't know I was a superstar. I ain't believe just yet. You know what I'm saying? He hearing my shit and he like, yo, you got it. Like I was in denial. I was like in a state of fear. Okay. Yeah.
So because was you thinking he's just saying this because he family, or you just didn't think?
I knew it, but I didn't know how to. I was scared. I was scared. I'll be 100. I was scared to even like display my talent at that time, and that
keeping it personal, you felt that it was able to protect it more.
Yeah, protect it more, like nurture it, right? Cultivate it to a point where I could like it's like a pregnancy. Right. Yeah. You gotta keep it inside for 9, 10 months. Yeah. And so then you birth it.
So seeing your peoples, and seeing them go to the studio, but like when I listen to your sound, it's kind of, it's not necessarily of this era. I would say like kind of like that the Jersey Club sound. Like I don't really get that from you. Like I kind of get like golden era, like that pain rap, like that bag talk, like that. There's a certain, I really been through this shit, like when I listen to your bars.
Right. And I didn't want to say golden era, so because that make it sound like golden older, right? It is golden era, but when we talk about, they talk about golden hip hop, they talk about the 90s.
In the 2000s.
I'm talking about 95 to 05.
95 to 05. That's a good time span. Yeah.
That's what they go. I'm just talking about what they talk about.
I mean, I don't want to sidetrack the conversation, but I feel like the golden era, when they speak of the golden era, it's like late 90s. It's like that 98, like that DMX, that like going on up to like the Dipset with the Locks and the Jay-Z's.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they look at that as the golden era.
So you gotta give it the 10 years. When Wayne started going off with the mixtapes and 50 is the ending of the golden era.
I mean, but that doesn't change the point. That doesn't change the point. What I was saying and what I meant by golden era was a certain believability in the rap structure and like how you coming across and how you putting your words together.
Because I just didn't feel like the rap sound old. I feel like they sound like a new modern, like you said, many golden eras, like you ushering in a time for this golden era, for y'all time.
Definitely.
You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. So I get what he's saying now that he put it in perspective, but
I definitely understand.
I just want to let y'all know this new heat right here.
Yeah,
you feel me?
So, and that's what I kind of wanted to kind of like get to, and we're going to get into like your discography and everything. But I just wanted to know what was your influences, because you sound like you have a sound, and it's like I can't say it no plainer, but it's like real believable. It's like, yo, this motherfucker, like he done that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's been there in them trenches, like the way you putting it together.
I can't speak on nothing that I ain't experienced.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, I can imagine some shit but it don't resonate. It don't give you that same feel.
Yeah.
But influential wise, it's that shit started at the home. My mom playing Blue Magic, motherfucking Stylistics, Temptations, the Delphonics. You get what I'm saying? Al Melvin and the Blue. This is my first inspiration to music, like my first introduction to music. So just hearing them sounds and the melodies, and they talking with substance.
I was about to say they saying something.
Meaningful. They saying something. So it's like, and I'm a little kid rocking on the couch, listening to. I don't know what they saying. I don't know what they mean, but I know what they saying. It's a vibe. You like
hanging on to every word.
Yeah, like Blue Magic. What's
and there's a storyline, so they can keep you like,
damn, what's the song? It's like magic. It's like magic when you can't. I don't know. He talking about sex. I mean, like magic when you can't. But he talking though. It's a rhythm, it's a flow to it.
And that's what they kind of had also. Everything
you can.
I know.
Everything wasn't necessarily out in the open in front of your face. It was kind of like we're going to hide this bar up into a metaphor or something and give it to you.
You old enough you could grasp it. If you're a kid listening to it, it's like it's a fine tune.
Exactly. And so is that what you try to do with your bars? Like you try to like embed something. They say Kendrick Lamar does this a lot. It's like when you listen to it back a couple of times, you always gonna find something new because he's burying stuff inside the bars.
Yeah, I do that. I bury stuff inside the bars. You gotta, like the way I rap, you gotta go back and you gotta really sit down and listen to it.
It's layered.
It's layered. Yeah, it's layered. Perfect. It's layered.
So with transitioning with music business, so do you have anything where you feel like you can still keep the substance, but make them vibe and jam and bop to it? You know what I'm saying? Because in the music biz, they gonna say, we don't want to hear, let's just say, too much Black Thought. Like they gonna say Roots is a great group, but just vibing to in the party, they not gonna play no Black Thought.
Hold on. Because I understand what you're saying with that question, but I don't know if I ever heard nobody say I don't want to hear no Black Thought, just because of how dope he is as a lyricist. I understand what you're saying about making palatable music.
I'm talking about drunk niggas in the club. They not listening to Black Thought. I'm just gonna be honest about it.
It's certain categories.
That's what I was saying. I understand what you're saying, but when we say these and we set up these questions, because they clipping everything up. But I don't know if
I never
I
said
heard
Black
a
Thought
motherfucker say
wasn't
I
a
don't want to
good
hear
lyricist.
Black
I said
Thought.
the Roots is a great group.
Yeah.
But so when we talk about how we rap and we talk about people in the trenches, I be around hustlers. I never hear them drinking and say,
I understand exactly what you're saying, brother. I understand exactly what you're saying. All I'm saying
I don't hear niggas
is,
say they ain't listen to Drake either. He got a lot of party vibes.
Listen to who?
Drake, you said Drake, right?
I'm talking about in the hood. Niggas ain't saying bump Drake either. So I want to put it in that
Throw
perspective.
that shit on. They gonna bump to it though.
Right, because they just want to vibe. That's my point. Like, how do you sneak your vibe songs in there to make them vibe? Because it could be what's going on, like Marvin Gaye. That got a vibe. That made people vibe. So that's what I'm asking you. Your party type of vibe.
I don't intentionally go in like trying to create a certain lane or certain vibe. I just go with what I'm feeling. Like, to be honest, like
Let the beat talk to you.
Like I got a song that's crazy. I wish we could play it too. There's a song called "Instrumental Vehicle." I got that's on the album coming up.
Fire
The
title.
vehicle is the instrumental is a vehicle that drive me to a place that's emotionally unforeseeable. You get what I'm saying?
Damn.
Right.
You can't see it, you just gotta feel it.
Right.
Just turn the beat on, that shit gonna drive me somewhere. These thoughts just gonna start spilling out. Like that's how I create.
Do you pick out your own beats? Do people send beats to you?
Both.
Cause you know, we had Ip on the show, man. Maybe we could find some way, cause other producers can bring you out.
I'm
You
trying
know what I'm saying?
that's
Another
what I'm-
element.
that's
You know what I'm
another angle
saying?
I'm trying to go to is like find a producer that create around my sound, like that could, cause I like looking from the inside out. I don't really know my sound, but I know it. But I need somebody from the outside to tell me, like,
To help produce. That's what
to
a
help
producer
produce the
does.
sound. So
Right.
And so I do have this question, and it's kind of like a follow-up to his question about creating the vibes and things of that nature. Because all throughout the city, there's some very, very talented artists. Too many to name at this point. I could go on a tangent, you know what I mean, about that.
But talented Newark has been
Yeah,
dropping.
because
Newark on fire, man.
And I'm from Newark, and I love Newark, and I'm not even just going to only say Newark, because Essex County and Jersey as a
Jersey,
whole,
yeah,
we got
yeah,
hitters.
Jersey.
So, but the question that I wanted to ask you was, do you feel a necessity to, because you said you don't go into a session with wanting to create a certain song, but I honestly feel like a lot of times the bars and the talent is wasted because some of the individuals that's out here, they don't go into it trying to create certain music. Like they do what I like to call like the murder, death, kill type of records, where you're going to pump this
drill
pack
shit,
and you're going to not even necessarily drill, but I just always call them murder raps. Like, you know what I mean? I'm on a block, I'm hustling, I got my gun, like all of that talk.
All the rap we grew up to.
Yeah, but and so like as an artist, when you really in your artistic bag, do you feel that need to want to create those certain things? Because I do feel like it's limiting to only approach a track and only put these certain type of songs out.
I think it's very limiting. It limits you to, like, it's a ceiling on it.
Yeah.
But that's what the music game pumping now. They want that. That's what they pumping that drill, kill. We at a low frequency right now. Like
but that's why I'm asking. So you as an artist, do you feel that need to want to express yourself? Because I look at you as a very thoughtful individual. And so do you feel that need to want to express yourself? And we know what the mold is. I get up here, I got my gun with me, I'm doing this, and I got the bread. Like we know what that motto is, that's successful in what you can do. But do you just in your artistic bag, I'm just trying to get you to just look at yourself as an artist and dig just a little bit deeper and pull out some of that heartfelt feelings, and you know what I mean, maybe a song about your kids, maybe a song about your woman, like just the artistry aspect of it.
The artistry aspect, like in the space that I'm in, is like being like emotionally developed to articulate how I feel and express it is you always feel a need to express anything. Whatever you feeling sad that day, you feeling happy this day, you feeling the struggle, you feeling whatever you feeling.
Do you feel vulnerable enough to go in the studio and lay those type of tracks down? Or are you still getting there?
Nah, I'm there. I don't get fuck with nobody thinking about me, man. I don't get fuck about what these niggas think.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Like,
that's what I'm talking about.
I make music for me and my niggas.
Yeah.
So when I play this shit, niggas be like, oh yeah, bro, I remember that. Yeah, you ain't lying. Like, I mean, I gotta be authentic with myself before I could be authentic with somebody else.
Absolutely.
I can't just, I make music for me and what I want to hear. I don't focus on what the music industry pumping out or what they want to hear, the sound or type of beats they on. It's a form of expression.
So let me ask you another follow-up question. And this is leading into another question that I have also. So how long have you been consistently doing your music, investing in yourself, going to the studio, filming your videos and doing all of that stuff?
We coming up on like a year and 6 months strong,
Okay.
like consistently, like every.
Got it.
Since I started the distro,
And that's dope. That's
but
dope.
before that, I've been doing it, but I wasn't consistent. It was like up and down. Getting locked, all kind of shit.
Yeah.
But I'm focused.
Last year and a half, you're saying you just
Last year and a half, just
straight creating. That's what I'm
creating.
doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So now, as a business owner, because you are a brand and you are a business owner, you told us off camera that you're trying to get the merch and you know what I mean, you got that kind of figured out to kind of create your cost to be as little as possible to be able to manufacture what you need to manufacture. So you are an intelligent businessman. So if I had to ask you and you had to relay this to the people that's out here that's coming up after you from an artistic standpoint, because you have a year and a half of consistent experience. What is something that you're lacking? What is something that you're doing good? And what is something that you can do better to facilitate yourself and make a better overall product?
The first part of your question, something that I'm lacking. What am I lacking? At this point in moment in time, I could think of some shit, but I think I'm right where I need to be. I don't feel like I'm lacking nothing.
Okay.
I feel like I'm on the path I'm on. Some things I could do better is I've been consistent. I've been hitting it head on, like just drilling, just being more like aware of like the business, how the business work.
Okay.
I'm lacking in
tightening up the business model a little bit.
The business mind. That's a business models, and so but at that same time, me being consistent, that's
It's leading to that.
It's helping me grow and being a good businessman, like learning the pitfalls in the valley. Like, just learning.
And keep from lacking.
Yeah.
The consistency, keep from lacking.
Yeah, at this point, I'm focused on the art, man. I'm just focused on the art.
Okay. And so do you have like a schedule to where as though, all right, I want to go to the studio at least once a week and every session I want to go lay down 2 songs or like how
sporadic,
is it?
man.
Right.
Okay.
So
once this shit come over me, like this energy is like I gotta do it.
So where you record from? Do you have like your mobile studio where you can record at any
Nah,
time
my man.
you want?
Shout out to Double M. I go to my man Double M studio.
Shout out to Double M.
Double M. He helping.
And that's a cultural fixture right there. I don't want to go past that. Just gloss over it real. Because Double M has been around and he's leveled himself up to also filming videos with the camera work, doing the beats, doing the music stuff.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, because when I came home, I was messing with Double M with a friend of mine, Mike Jizzle, and Jimmy from Hawthorne. So, we was going over to Double M. And so I feel like he is a fixture and a pillar of cultural currency and relevance throughout the community because he has engineered so many people. And I just wanted to take the time to give him his flowers since you brought him up. You know what I mean? Shout out to Double M.
Get him on the show then. Maybe we can swing that. What's up?
Man? Gotta get him up here. Very like knowledgeable.
Yeah, and so but you go over there and state of the art. The sound quality when you go over there. You know you're gonna get some fire sound and stuff when you go over there.
I go with Dolo. I don't got 100 niggas with me in the studio. It's just me.
That's dope. That's dope.
So are you looking like for any management team or any production, like anybody in particular, or you just going at it the independent route? Like, what is your plans on that?
I'm going at it. At this point, I'm going at it independently. I'm open to everything if it's right, then everything is everything. If everything is everything, then everything is everything. Like I didn't get to that point where I could, you got to have something manageable to have a manager.
Right.
But I will say that you are manageable and you spoke life into me because we was having a conversation and I was saying something about the platform being small and you was like, bro, you doing it and this, that, and the third. So I'm going to reciprocate that to you.
Okay.
You are manageable. You are out here. You getting opportunities. You just was on the latest Goods Slick Talk freestyle. Yeah. Shout out to Goods and them over there.
And like
you really bent that up. And Like, I just want to commend you because, like, that's what I'm talking about with the lyrics and everything. And I didn't mean to cut you off, Swiss, but I just had to, you know, affirm him, you know what I mean? Affirm the brother while he was sitting here speaking. But that's what I'm talking about, your lyrics, bro. Because he said the word Sazon and like he freaked it like in so many different ways, and it's something that I wouldn't have even thought about, and even talking about with the hookups and like it was just, bro, it was a masterclass, like, you know what I mean? And I felt so proud because I didn't even know that was coming until it came.
Busy like that.
I mean, not because I had been hearing, you know what I mean? I had been hearing them, but to be on a platform that gives you that light where you can shine. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes
shout out to Goods, man. He doing that a lot.
Because sometimes people will hold the light. Right. They won't give the light. You know what I mean? And so, you know, he was able to get himself on a platform. I don't know how that came, like how you polyed that.
I got myself on there.
Yeah, so you was able to poly that, and your work spoke for itself, and you had to come in and you had to show and prove. So I'm very long-winded, but you are manageable, brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can get a management, and that management can possibly take you further than what we can do for ourselves. But to Swiss's point, we've had producers on here, we've had beat makers on here, we've had filmmakers on here, and we've had all sorts of community figures and talented artistic people. And what we want to start doing is having a sort of a cultural currency alumni where we can patch some of these people in together, where as though, oh man, Five Familiar was up here. I hit, you know what I mean? Five, what's up, man? You know what I mean? Gans, like, he got them bars. What's up, man? We'll try to even see if we can.
Poppy Stores,
Poppy Stores, you know what I mean? Shout out to Poppy Stores, the first guest on Cultural Currency. You know what I mean? And so let's see if we can produce.
I just want to, you know, I don't want to miss nothing. We got a lot of
put it out there into the guests, man. Put it out there into the universe.
Let's see if we can put y'all on a track together, or let's see if we can poly Ipkiss to do a beat for, you know what I mean? You know, Stress 973.
You feel me?
Shout out to Mech too. You know what I mean? He did the intro theme song, and that beat was produced by Stress 973. So
shit, Biko was up here. He got the 40 on me. You feel me?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, Jeff Billingsley, like, you know, he has a lot of connects and contacts, and you know, he's on a studio. Shout out to Cobblestone Records, and shout out to Rock, you know what I mean? Rock and Bones. But yeah, man, cultural currency, that's what it's about. It's about, you know, your network, you know what I mean? Not only your net worth. And so I would like to start patching people together if we could, and, you know, help to lift everybody up, because a rising tide lift all boats, man.
Spiderweb just man.
If you succeed, it doesn't make me feel a type of way. Actually, I want to see that. I want to be like, man, that's bro. Like, you know what I mean? Bro come from where I come from.
Everybody don't think like that, though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you
man.
gotta
and when one person succeed, man, you don't know how many jobs it create for the people around them.
Yeah, it's a trickle down
effect. Like,
it shines that light on the community, and, you know, it gives the opportunity for other people to be able to do like things. And so as we wrap this up, I got two questions that I want to ask.
Yeah, we got time.
So the question that I would like to ask first is, what do you have coming that we may not have spoken about that could kind of let the people know where they can find you, your music, because you had the Cloud Music joints.
Yeah, that's the album I released. That it's coming up on a year since I released that.
Yeah, and it's, you know what I mean, fire joints.
17
and so
tracks.
What is some of the bodies of work that they can, because when people come to this platform, they like, oh, now we see Gans. We may not have known Gans, but now they want to check your music. They want to see your videos. Where can they find all of that stuff? And what do you have coming on the horizon?
They can find me on Instagram at Elaganza_BC, Facebook, TikTok, same name, Elaganza_BC, YouTube, Elaganza, all caps. Streaming on Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, name all platforms.
Absolutely.
It's up there. So what I got coming next is a little different. It's an album I'm gonna release called I Took the Long Way Home.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's how could I put it? It's a multiple metaphorical meaning.
I was already thinking about that. Like I took the long way home.
I took the long way home. It's a journey of finding yourself, like digging deep into yourself, reverting back to your home.
You said it's coming up a year on the first album.
Yeah.
And then you about to drop one. So you gonna try to make sure something happen that year.
I'm
That's
trying to
how
make it line up, but you know how shit be going.
Yeah.
Shit be like, I'm juggling bad shit right now, like by myself. But
And shout out to Vertical Jones. I'm sorry about that. But Vertical Jones also said that because he has 31 albums.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
31 independent
albums.
Yeah.
And to your point of asking the brother of, you know, is he gonna try to do one every year? And Vertical Jones, he sat right here in that couch and he said that people will have way more output and way more productivity in music out if they just did one a year. Mm-hmm. And so if we think about it from those terms, you are being very consistent. Yeah. But yeah, let's get those bodies of work, bro. You know what I mean?
It's definitely
I know it's a challenge because
6% done.
Yeah,
That shit done.
yeah. So that's fire.
I'm working on. Like,
and so, do you have any collaborations from people around the city, or just?
It's just me. Everything.
Okay.
I don't have no features yet.
Right.
I need some features.
Oh, so you saying from your whole music career?
Everything.
No features.
Okay, so this is
Features.
Alumni cultural currency. We have had a lot of artists in here. Yeah. The bro, I'm gonna put some of his music in the, you know what I mean?
We might need to get him on this freestyle.
Yeah.
You know, we know something that's coming. Y'all don't know about it. We might need to work that out, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. We got to get some of y'all on these joints, man.
Bro, I don't got no features. Everything I got out, no features on.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Even if I gotta come out of retirement and dust off the mic.
I put out an album with 17 songs. I put out like 6 EPs, 17 singles, like a total of like 80 songs.
Okay.
In a year.
Yeah. And so I think I also feel like some people look at collaboration as only a way to boost themselves, but I also look at collaboration as a way to learn. Yeah. Because you see other people's process. Mm-hmm. You can also tap in to their audience. They can tap into your audience. I think that still sharpens still, even though, you know, I have a spirit of collaboration as opposed to competition. But shit, sometimes in the booth though, it's like, man, shit, nigga, I'm coming with that heat still too though.
Aspect always gonna be there.
Them joints is gonna spark. But yeah, man, collaboration is a very good thing, and I don't want you to limit yourself from that. J. Cole did that for a very long while in his musical bag, and he didn't get his first Grammy until he did the collaboration with Drake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is not intentional. You know, it's just like something I told myself that I'm gonna do it, and I'm just.
So you want to build your own first and stand on your own before you come out, and that's dope too. That's dope too. That's dope too.
That's all it is, man.
I guess the last question that I have for you that we try to ask every guest is, what does cultural currency mean to you?
Cultural currency. It's to me, cultural currency. It's not only what you add to the culture, but what you taking away too. Like some people take away from the culture too. What they call them, culture vultures and all that. But it means being culturally rich, basically, like the value you could bring and the value you could take away. You just got to be aware of
Absolutely.
what you're doing. Yeah, cultural currency, man. It's our culture. We gotta add value. We gotta know who taking away value. We gotta
invest in it. We gotta protect it. Exactly.
This
you know what I mean?
This our currency.
We extract from it. Absolutely. It's something that we building, and it's not just ours. It's all of yours. Yeah. And with that being said, I'm Joe Pro from Cultural Currency.
I'm Swiss Legacy.
This was our guest, very, very talented brother, Elaganza. And I also want to say, man, hell of a name, man, especially for some Brick City shit.
Gave me that name too. That's crazy. Rue gave me that name.
Because the
Rue
spot
always giving me names, bro.
You know,
shout out to Roddy, man.
Hey,
you know
Rue,
what I mean?
You know you can't give yourself your own nickname and shit. So how the name came about, we gonna end it on this. This how the name came about. I ain't know what the fuck the Elaganza was.
Yeah, the
I
spot,
never been.
yeah, 16th.
He told me I remind him of the Elaganza. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's a cool laid back spot, but it still get busy. Like, you know what I mean? Still go down there. So.
Absolutely, because you know, you go up to the L or the let out, anything, shit, you fuck around, you know what I mean?
That's how I used to carry it.
But in that era,
for him to say you remind him of the L,
yo, that was funny. Yo, that was funny.
I heard about this shit, but
and I don't know why it came like at the end, but I guess you know. Timing is timing, but yeah, man, Elaganza, man, that's a hell of a dance, man.
Shit was small and jumping.
Yeah,
a word.
That part.
With that being said, every word holds value. Y'all go out there, y'all hold the culture down, y'all lift the culture up, man. Brick City, Essex County, New Jersey, all across America. I'm Joe Pro 973, and this is what we do, baby.
It's Ganza.
And
Swiss Legacy, we out.
We out.
Dunny.